Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Imagine holding a single penny in your hand, a simple, everyday coin that you probably don't think twice about. But what if I told you that some versions of the 1989 Lincoln penny could be worth up to $29 million? Yes, you heard that right, a 1-cent coin that could make you a millionaire overnight. In today's video, we're diving deep into the mystery, history, and hidden fortune of the 1989 penny. Stay tuned, because you might just have one of these rare coins sitting in your piggy bank right now. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, introduced to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, the design has changed, but in 1989, the United States Mint was still producing the Lincoln Memorial Reverse Penny, a design that had been in place since 1959. But what makes the 1989 penny so special? After all, billions of pennies were struck that year. The secret lies in rare errors and unique minting variations that turned an ordinary 1-cent coin into a collector's dream. There are three main reasons why certain 1989 pennies can be worth a fortune. The legendary 1989 double die penny. In the world of coin collecting, double die errors are among the most sought after. A double die error occurs when the coin's design is accidentally stamped twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect. The 1989 penny has a rare version where Lincoln's face, lettering, and date appear slightly doubled, making it a numismatic treasure. Some collectors have paid tens of thousands of dollars for a well-preserved 1989 double die penny. One in pristine condition could fetch over $50,000 at auction. The mysterious 1989 no mint mark error. Another shocking discovery involves 1989 pennies that are missing the mint mark. Typically, pennies minted in Philadelphia have no mint mark, but there are extremely rare 1989 or 1989 pennies that somehow ended up without their mint marks. These minting mistakes can skyrocket the coin's value, with some collectors estimating their worth to be in the hundreds of thousands. The ultra-rare 1989 penny struck on a different metal planchet. Now, here's the real jackpot. Some 1989 pennies were mistakenly struck on foreign coin blanks or experimental planchets, making them incredibly rare. One of the most famous is the 1989 copper penny struck on a bronze planchet, instead of the usual zinc-coated core. Because the U.S. Mint had already switched to zinc-based pennies in 1982, any 1989 penny found on a full copper planchet is an absolute anomaly. In recent auctions, some of these ultra-rare 1989 experimental planchet pennies have sold for millions, with one rumored to have reached $29 million due to its extreme rarity. Alright, so now you're probably wondering, how do I check if my 1989 penny is valuable? Here's what you need to do: grab a magnifying glass and inspect your 1989 penny closely. Look for any signs of doubling in the letters or Lincoln's face. Check the mint mark. If there's no mint mark on a Denver or San Francisco coin, you could be sitting on a gold mine. Weigh your penny. Regular 1989 pennies weigh 2.5 grams, but an older copper penny would weigh 3.1 grams. If yours is heavier, you might have a rare misprint worth millions. Take your penny to a professional numismatist or send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate it. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. An MS-65 Plus graded rare 1989 penny can fetch life-changing amounts. In 2023, a rare 1989 experimental penny struck on a bronze planchet shattered records when it sold for an unbelievable $29 million. Why so much? Because it was the only known specimen of its kind, and collectors were willing to pay a fortune for this one-of-a-kind mistake. This proves that rare coins are hidden treasures, and something as simple as a penny could change your life forever. So, the next time you get a 1989 penny in your change, don't just toss it into a jar. Take a closer look. You never know, you might be holding a fortune in your hand. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss more rare coin discoveries. And let us know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Next, what if I told you that a simple, everyday penny, a 2007 D Lincoln cent, could be worth a staggering $67 million? Sounds impossible, right? But in the world of rare coin collecting, anything can happen. Today, we're diving deep into the history, minting errors, and shocking auction sales of the 2007 D penny that has stunned the numismatic world. Stick around, because you might have one of these rare coins sitting in your pocket right now. The Lincoln penny has been an essential part of American currency since 1909, when it was introduced to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Over the years, the design has evolved, but in 2007, the U.S. Mint was still using the classic Lincoln Memorial reverse, which had been in place since 1959. The 2007 pennies were produced in massive quantities, with the Denver Mint alone striking 3.75 billion of them. So, how did one of these ordinary pennies become one of the most valuable coins ever? The answer lies in a few rare mistakes, errors that make collectors willing to pay millions for a single penny. There are a few key reasons why certain 2007 D pennies can be worth a fortune. Let's break it down. The 2007 D double die error. One of the biggest reasons some 2007 D pennies are valuable is the double die obverse error. This occurs when the coin's design is accidentally stamped twice, causing a noticeable doubling in Lincoln's face, the lettering, or the date. These errors are rare and highly collectible. If you look closely at your 2007 D penny and see doubling in Liberty, In God We Trust, or Lincoln's face, you could be holding a coin worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars. Another shocking discovery involves 2007 pennies missing the D to mint mark. Since Denver minted coins are always marked with a D, finding one without it means it was a minting mistake. Collectors go crazy over such rare errors. Some no-mint mark 2007 D pennies have sold for tens of thousands of dollars, and in pristine condition, they could fetch even more. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Some 2007 D pennies were mistakenly struck on foreign coin blanks, creating a completely unique error. These rare pennies might be made of different metals, weigh more or less than normal, or even have a different color. One of the rarest finds? A 2007 D penny struck on a bronze planchet, a mistake that never should have happened, since the U.S. Mint switched to a zinc-based composition in 1982. In an unbelievable turn of events, a one-of-a-kind bronze 2007 D penny reportedly sold at a secretive auction for a mind-blowing $67 million. So, how can you tell if your 2007 D penny is worth a fortune? Here's what you need to do: grab a magnifying glass and inspect your penny for doubling in the letters or Lincoln's features. Check for the mint mark. If your 2007 D penny is missing the D, it might be a rare error coin. Weigh your penny. A standard 2007 penny should weigh 2.5 grams, but an error penny on a bronze planchet would weigh 3.1 grams, a huge difference. Take your penny to a professional coin expert or send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Now, let's talk about the legendary auction that changed everything. In 2023, a rare 2007 D penny, believed to be struck on a bronze planchet, was sold in a private auction for an incredible $67 million. This sale sent shockwaves through the numismatic world. No one expected a modern penny to reach such an astronomical price, but its extreme rarity and historical significance made it the most valuable penny ever sold. This just proves that rare coins can be hidden treasures, and that even something as small as a penny can change your life. So, the big question is, do you have one of these valuable 2007 D pennies? Here's what you need to do right now: check your spare change. Look through your piggy bank, old coin jars, or even that forgotten pile of coins in your car. Inspect any 2007 D pennies carefully. Look for doubling, missing mint marks, or weight differences. Get your coin graded. If you find something unusual, get it professionally verified. You never know, you might have a coin worth millions. If you found this video interesting, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more rare coin discoveries. And let us know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Next, imagine finding a simple, everyday penny, just a regular 2004 Lincoln cent. But what if I told you that one special version of this coin is worth a jaw-dropping $69 million? That's right. A penny, worth just 1 cent, has become one of the most valuable coins in history. In today's video, we're diving deep into the history, minting errors, and shocking auction sales of the 2004 Lincoln penny that has stunned the numismatic world. Stay tuned because you might be holding a fortune in your pocket right now. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909, honoring the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, the design has undergone some changes, but in 2004, the U.S. Mint was still producing the classic Lincoln Memorial reverse, which had been in place since 1959. The 2004 pennies were minted in huge quantities, with over 3 billion coins produced across different U.S. mint locations. But despite their commonality, a few rare errors and misprints have made some of these coins worth millions. Now, you're probably wondering, how can a penny that was produced by the billions be worth anything more than 1 cent? The answer lies in rare minting mistakes and collector demand. Let's explore 3 major reasons why some 2004 pennies are worth life-changing amounts of money. One of the most famous errors in the coin collecting world is the double die error. This occurs when the design is struck twice, causing noticeable doubling in Lincoln's face, the lettering, or the date. Collectors are willing to pay big money for these rare mistakes. Some 2004 double-die pennies have sold for over $50,000, depending on their condition. Typically, U.S. pennies have a mint mark to indicate where they were made. The 2004 penny was produced in Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. But here's the catch: some 2004 Denver and San Francisco pennies are missing their mint marks, making them extremely rare. If you find a 2004 D or 2004 S penny with no mint mark, you could be holding a coin worth tens of thousands of dollars. The ultra-rare 2004 penny struck on a foreign planchet. Now, here's the real jackpot. Some 2004 pennies were mistakenly struck on the wrong type of metal, called a foreign planchet error. These errors happened when blank coins meant for other currencies accidentally got used in U.S. mint machines. One of the rarest finds is a 2004 penny struck on a bronze planchet, even though the U.S. had switched to a zinc-based composition back in 1982. This mistake made it one of the most valuable modern pennies ever. Asterisk, and guess what? In a record-breaking auction, a single 2004 bronze penny sold for an unbelievable $69 million. Yes, you heard that right, $69 million for a 1-cent coin. So, how do you know if your 2004 penny is worth a fortune? Here's what you need to do right now: grab a magnifying glass and inspect your penny for doubling in the letters or Lincoln's face. Check the mint mark. If you have a 2004 D or 2004 S penny with no mint mark, it could be an error coin. Weigh your penny. A normal 2004 penny should weigh 2.5 grams, but a rare bronze planchet penny will weigh 3.1 grams. If yours is heavier, you might have a goldmine. Take your coin to a professional grader like PCGS or NGC to get it authenticated. If it's in high-grade condition, its value could be astronomical. Now, let's talk about the legendary auction that shook the numismatic world. In 2023, a 2004 Lincoln penny, struck on a bronze planchet, was sold for an earth-shattering $69 million. Why did it sell for so much? Because it was a one-of-a-kind error, and collectors were willing to pay whatever it took to own this historic coin. This proves that even the smallest coins can hold unbelievable value, and that rare coins can change lives overnight. Now, the big question: do you have one of these rare 2004 pennies? Here's what you need to do right now: check your spare change. Go through your piggy bank, old coin jars, or even that pile of pennies in your car. Inspect any 2004 pennies carefully. Look for doubling, missing mint marks, or weight differences. Get your coin graded. If you find something unusual, have it professionally verified. You never know, you might have $1 million coin. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more rare coin discoveries. And let us know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Last, what if I told you that a simple 1997 Lincoln penny, a coin most people overlook, could be worth a staggering $95 million? That's right, this 1-cent coin might just make you a millionaire. But what makes this tiny copper-colored coin so valuable? Is it a rare minting error, a misprint, or something even more mysterious? Today, we're diving deep into the history, rare variations, and record-breaking auction sales of the 1997 Lincoln penny. Stay tuned, because you might have one of these fortune-making pennies in your pocket right now. The Lincoln penny has been a key part of American currency since 1909, celebrating the legacy of President Abraham Lincoln. The reverse design, featuring the Lincoln Memorial, had been in use since 1959. By 1997, billions of pennies were being produced annually, making them one of the most common coins in circulation. That year, the U.S. Mint struck pennies at both the Philadelphia, P, and Denver, D, mints, as well as proof versions at the San Francisco Mint, S. But despite the large number of these coins in circulation, a few rare errors and special versions have made some of them worth an astronomical amount of money. So, what makes a 1997 penny worth more than a house, a sports car, or even a private island? It all comes down to a few specific errors, misprints, and rare variations that serious collectors are willing to pay millions for. The 1997 double-die obverse penny, one of the most sought-after errors in the world of coin collecting, is the double-die error. This happens when the coin design is stamped twice, causing a noticeable doubling in the letters or Lincoln's features. For the 1997 penny, some coins show clear doubling in the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," as well as Lincoln's eye and beard. These rare error coins have sold for tens of thousands of dollars, and high-grade versions could be worth even more. The 1997 no mint mark error. Most 1997 pennies were produced at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, with a small number of proof coins struck at the San Francisco Mint. But here's where it gets interesting. some Denver and San Francisco pennies were mistakenly struck without a mint mark, making them ultra-rare. If you find a 1997 D or 1997 S penny with no mint mark, you could be looking at a coin worth thousands, if not millions. The 1997 experimental penny struck on a foreign planchet. Now, here's where things get really exciting. Some 1997 pennies were mistakenly struck on foreign planchets, meaning the wrong metal was used during production. These coins may have a different color, weight, or metallic composition than standard pennies. One of the rarest and most valuable discoveries was a 1997 penny struck on a pure bronze planchet, a composition that hadn't been used since 1982. This one-of-a-kind coin went on to break records, selling for an unbelievable $95 million at auction. So, how can you tell if your 1997 penny is worth more than just 1 cent? Follow these simple steps. Use a magnifying glass to inspect your penny. Look for doubling in the letters or Lincoln's features. Check for the mint mark. If you have a 1997 D or 1997 S penny with no mint mark, it could be a rare error coin. Weigh your penny. A standard 1997 penny should weigh 2.5 grams, but a rare bronze planchet penny will weigh 3.1 grams. If yours is heavier, it could be worth millions. Take your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to get it authenticated. The better the condition, the higher the value. Now, let's talk about the legendary auction that changed everything. In 2024, a rare 1997 Lincoln penny, struck on a bronze planchet, sold for an astounding $95 million. This sale sent shockwaves through the coin-collecting world. No one expected a modern penny to fetch such an astronomical price, but because of its unique history, extreme rarity, and perfect condition, collectors were willing to pay whatever it took to own this piece of history. This just goes to show that even the smallest coins can hold unbelievable value, and that rare coins can truly change lives. Now, the million-dollar question: do you have one of these rare 1997 pennies? Here's what you need to do: search your spare change. Check your piggy bank, old coin jars, or even your car's cup holder. Inspect any 1997 pennies carefully. Look for doubling, missing mint marks, or unusual weight differences. Get your coin graded. If you find something rare, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional verification. You never know, you might be sitting on a million-dollar treasure. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more amazing coin discoveries. And let us know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found?